Welcome back to the basement. Welcome back to the basement yard, Frank. How's it going?
Now I don't know why I'm laughing.
Well, oh yeah.
Because before we were singing, and I said something that you probably shouldn't say. I said, all right, hold on. Now I have to say what I was saying. Because Now it sounds like I was saying something I shouldn't really be saying.
Which slur did you say,
I
Frank?
didn't say any slurs.
Yeah.
I said the act. We were singing the Sean Kingston song.
Right.
Sean, you're Mr. Kingston.
Does he say that?
No, Nicki Minaj said that. You don't remember?
I don't.
That
song's
Let it go. Damn, my guy just got
Sean Kingston got hits.
And also just got pinched.
What?
Guy got locked up.
For what?
Grand theft.
What is grand theft?
Just a big form of theft.
A big theft?
A big old fat theft.
Is it like and also, what's Grand Theft Auto? Is that like
a big old theft of autos?
But like you stole like a nice car?
Maybe.
Can you have just like
I think now we need
auto?
I'm not,
auto?
You know, slow the fuck down. Jesus Christ. Give me a fucking minute to breathe.
I asked one question. I wasn't finished with my question.
Definition of Grand Theft Auto. This is a very simple way. Grand Theft Auto is the act of stealing a vehicle without the owner's permission with the intent to permanently or significantly deprive them of it. Just sounds like a theft.
Significantly deprive them of it. You can't have it.
That's what makes it Grand Theft Auto.
Your tongue looks like you were eating pollen. What is that? Is that from tea?
Seeds. It's funny because I had said in the car, I looked at my tongue, I was like, I'm going to make sure I don't show my tongue this episode.
And you stuck it out immediately.
It's a type of auto theft that's considered a more serious larceny crime because of the value of the stolen items.
What's larceny?
Don't.
I don't know any of the
I will
crime
say this,
stuff.
Larceny sounds way cooler than theft. I want to larcen something.
Larceny. They don't sound good.
Larson.
Larson's. I'm thinking of fire.
It sounds like a German Lawrence. Yeah. This is my friend Larson. It's the size of the theft. So grand theft. I think he got in trouble for like trying to like defraud or steal like couple dozen $1,000.
Well, we're rooting for Mr. Are we?
We're rooting for the long arm of the law to do its job, and Lady Justice.
Yeah,
to do her thing. And Blind Justice.
Love your music though. He's not. I mean, unless
whose music? Blind Justice?
No, Sean Kingston.
Oh, I thought this was like some like new, Quinn XCCIC
no
fucking that I don't know about. It's like, oh my god, the new Blind Justice song.
No.
Yeah, kind of. I do very progressive that justice is blind.
That's not what that means.
I know, but like. Have you seen the pictures of Blind Justice? She's holding like two things, and she's got the thing over her face.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Should they have a mascot?
She has a fucking like what's it called?
A fucking
what's it called?
Oh my god! Now you got me going.
What's it called?
Blindfold, bro.
Blindfold. Yeah, she has a blindfold.
I almost said a head scratch.
She's got like a dress on, and she's holding like scales and like something else.
Oh, I've seen that.
And then she's just like, "Justice is blind, and so am I for justice."
You're right. Yeah. Justice is blind.
Kind of nice.
Is it? Because would it be better if it could see?
Well, no. The idea of justice being blind is that if it did see, it would see people.
It would have biases.
Exactly. Biases. This is a big thing right now because certain people of prominence just got in a little bit of trouble and convicted of a certain amount of counts. I'm going to throw a number out there. I'm going to throw some numbers out there.
34,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of counts. I just spit everywhere.
Listen, we're not
a lot of counts, dude.
We don't want to sit here and debate political,
I don't even know which. There's a ton of lawsuits.
There is something hysterical. Well, lawsuits are not criminal. Lawsuits are civil. A lawsuit is
bro, I don't even know what fucking larceny is. You can't. I don't know this shit, obviously.
That's fair. Joey, you don't know much, if anything, about the law, do you?
No, dude. I didn't go to college for that. You did.
You did. Well, you didn't go to college for anything. Let's be very clear.
That is fair.
I didn't go for law, but like
during we did criminal justice. Criminal's in the major name.
During my time, we did learn some law stuff.
There you go.
There was some law stuff. Ask me
I know Grand Theft Auto as a video game where I could drive a car on the sidewalk and get away with it.
Yes, and get away.
And also steal a fighter jet? How is that even?
Grand Theft Auto 6, by the way, coming out next year. A lot of people very excited.
Ooh.
Internal conversations reveal that they're already working on 7, so it might be, 4 decades before we get that game.
That's good.
Yeah, but in Grand Theft Auto 5, which came out 11 years ago, crazy?
Yeah. Whoa.
Right?
11.
2013 was 11 years ago. That fuck you up yet?
Dude, my head was like this big back then.
Yeah, and what about the one on your shoulders?
What does that mean?
That you have a tiny dick.
Oh.
That your dick is really small.
Dude, good job on the penis head joke.
But in Grand Theft Auto 5, I would make, it was like a challenge that I would drive to the airport,
Steal a plane.
steal a jet, and see how long I could last.
Yeah.
And then whoever, like my friends in college, whoever lasted the longest won, and whoever lasted the shortest had to like shotgun a beer or something.
Oh, cool. So college was sick for you?
Yeah. Oh, forgive me. It's a joke. It's what people did. We did Burial Kart. We did Super Smash Brothers.
I did that too.
We did beer drinky games.
Yo, I've said this before in an episode, but Frankie, bro, was obsessed with duct taping 40s to his hands.
Dude.
Every single weekend, he'd be like, yo, you want to do Edward 40 hands? I'm like, let's just drink them and have hands.
It's such a good, fun way.
You wanted to hold your piss. Maybe that's why you're pissing like crazy now.
I'm pro piss boy.
Yeah, Frankie pisses all over his car. He can't stop pissing all the time. And
No.
It's because he was obsessed with holding his piss. He's
No,
like, yo, let's drink
no.
240s and like not pee. And I'm like, let's just have a good night.
Dude, pissing is like a part of like bro culture, all right? Like pissing is a part of like dudes being guys. Like you can't. What?
I'm not going to disagree with you because I will say two things. Pissing in the snow is fire.
Pissing in the cold. I love seeing heat.
Steam.
I love that I can make heat.
I love that too.
I
I was just going to say the fact that I can make steam like a locomotive train is
so
awesome.
cool.
But then also peeing on walls is fucking cool.
Listen, pee is so cool. Like pee is a cool part of being a boy, dude.
Yeah.
And like you breaking down
Pee
barriers.
streams.
Dude, do you understand? Half the population doesn't understand how sick it is to aim and fucking weaponize your piss.
And write your name or your crush's name in piss.
What?
What?
Hold on.
Thought we were on the same team there, but then you kind of
No.
stonewalled me.
No. I intercepted your pass, went the other way.
You never wrote your crush's name in piss.
Hold on. Is this a bit? Is this a bit?
Like on a wall or in the snow.
The placement of your crush's urine-filled fucking name is not the point of this.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that you were... Who thought that was romantic? You or
I didn't
she?
show them. I didn't say here, but I was.
So who is it for?
For me.
If you're not... Hold on. If you're not doing something to show your crush,
Right.
then it's pointless.
It's for me, bro. I'm crushing. I'm doing stupid crush stuff.
So you're being like... Normal people, when they're crushing... will like write in their name like Joey and fucking...
Or like carve it into a tree.
Yeah, like Joey and Monica forever.
Yeah.
Instead of doing... I've carved my name, me and Becca's name into several trees.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think people did that anymore.
Oh, we did it. Absolutely.
Nice.
But you, instead of being like, like Joey and Monica forever and like a heart or like your...
I do that too.
Okay. That's normal.
Yeah.
Writing your crush's name in urine when you're, let's be honest, probably inebriated is cute for no one.
I thought this was a safe space, to be honest with you. I thought, you know what else I used to do?
It is a safe space. I'm not judging you. I'm just showing
you're not?
the inherent...
You should hear the judgment in your voice.
I'm showing the inherent stupidity in your logic.
First of all...
I've done very stupid things. You and I know. There's untellable stories that we can't tell. Untellable stories that will never be told or told.
They will be told.
They will never be told.
They will be told.
No.
They will be told. But I lost it.
There it is.
What was I talking about?
It's gone.
Come back to me.
Write it in piss and you'll find it, you fucking idiot.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Boom, piss. In the shower sometimes when the things will steam,
That makes sense.
I would write my crush's name, but then I'd wipe it. I don't know what that would do.
Oh,
that was that was like, I think in my, this is so crazy.
This is crazy.
But I would, you're repeating it. But it would fog, and then I'd write her name, and then I would wipe it, because wiping it.
It's just
like I was like submitting it to
Yo.
something.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I've been like, oh, wrote it in, like, boom.
Just like
Send it out
time to send it in.
Yeah.
I would do that, but with like exes. You know, I'd write their name and just be like, "You're fucking gone." You know, wipe you out of my life. You know, just like your name was there and now it's not. You know, but that seems a little violent.
Yeah.
I would really just.
Yeah, it's just that.
You know, just one of those.
Do you have a squeegee?
I do squeege it.
I have one too. I love squeegee.
I love, dude, the videos of like window cleaning. Oh, dude.
Yo,
where they're like,
I love that shit.
oh,
Like videos of people cleaning windows. Squeegeeing. We love that when they do that. And also people who can make a perfect circle. I'm like, what? How did you do that?
I don't care about that. Have you seen fuck circles? Have you seen the
best shape easily?
No, triangles, dude.
Better than circles?
There's interesting things on every single side of a triangle. Point, point, point. Circle is dull and stupid.
It never stops. Where does a circle start?
Wherever you want it to start.
Exactly.
But it's the same thing with a triangle.
No,
you can start a triangle at any. I've drawn triangles not at points.
Also, there's only one circle. Triangles is a bunch of triangles.
Well, there's circular objects. There's no triangular objects except for triangles.
Completely untrue.
Or prisms. Triangular prisms.
Can you talk prisms? Like you're eating soup. I don't know. I don't know.
Don't get me started on soup.
Yeah.
But I hear what you're saying about the writing the person's name in piss. Did you ever do it and tell them?
Absolutely not.
Because then you're associating your crush's name with the smell of fresh urine.
Right, yeah.
Which
not good.
Not good at all.
I've told you, I don't know if I've said it on the show, but I feel like I've told you. But when I had a crush on Jane, and I asked her at the end of the day, like, I like you. Do you like me?
Do you like me?
And she's like, I'm going to write it on the desk. And she wrote it in script. Didn't learn script until 2 years later. So I was like, I don't know what the hell she said, dude.
We sat there just sitting at it like, what does this say?
I was like, is that a roller coaster? What is that?
Why does S have a belly? It doesn't make sense. No,
I had no idea what the fuck it was.
That's all it was, having crushes when you're a kid. It's not like
I just want yes or no.
Not even yes or no, just validation.
That's it.
I'm crushing on you.
Crush on me.
You crush on me.
And we don't have to talk.
We don't have to talk. We don't have to hold hands. We don't have to hug. We don't have to kiss.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just want you to know.
And I want to know.
I definitely want to know.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like when you lose that sense of just like love and wonder, you know what I mean? Like you lose that. Now you need like validation comes in other forms.
Yeah.
A simple
hugs.
Yes, or a little poster, piece of paper torn out of a composition notebook.
Yeah.
That says, "Do you like me?" Circle 1, yes or no. I did send that before, and I have gotten several that came back with a circled
or.
Yes.
Yeah, because playing hard to get here.
Which is way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Honestly, sending girls that note where it's like, do you like me, yes or no, is kind of like jury duty. Like, they're going to try to get out of it. So they're going to write no, or they're going to circle yes and no, and you're like, what? I'm so confused.
They circle the whole thing.
You really have to send it 3 times to get an actual answer.
It hurt because I've told this story, you know, I guess not this story, but like several, like the idea of this is like, I was not like one to be crushed on as a little kid. You were a crush boy. You were a big crush. No, I'm being honest.
I've been violated though. So one time I think
violated. Hold on.
in a note kind of way. No. I've sent a girl a note before, like, do you like me, yes or no? And she turned the word yes and no into animals, and I was like, bitch, what the fuck is this? I'm like, how am I supposed to know?
It's almost I would rather get the no because then I'd just be like, all right, fuck. But then circling the or means like you know where you have me. And you're going to fuck with me.
Yeah.
And I don't like it, but I'm going to keep pestering you and asking.
Bro, but you know when you get an or, that's a yes.
Not me. My ors were just like, we're going to let him down gently, because if not, he's going to fucking, throw down a Blue Eyes White Dragon and take my fucking Exodia left arm. That's what I was about, babe. That is for 0.1% of the people that listen to this.
I have an Exodia card. Zach gave it to me at the New Haven show, and I have it.
What the fuck, Zach?
Yeah,
I want one.
And I have it, and it's the head of Exodia. This is Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But he gave me an Exodia card, and I put it in my toiletry bag, and it comes with me everywhere.
Zach, he doesn't listen to this.
No, he doesn't.
Zach,
Yeah, I know.
I want, please. All I want.
Not that Zach. Not that Zach.
What's Zach?
Ruben's friend Zach.
Oh,
not that the
right.
photographer.
I thought
Zach.
the photographer.
No,
I was like,
no,
him
no.
and I go way further back than
No,
you.
no.
Although you pay him, so technically you guys have a closer bond. Damn. Listen, hear me out. I'm just a simple boy that just wants to collect the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards and maybe even some Digimon cards that I had when I was a kid.
Ooh.
I saw for a hefty price, but like a doable price, like the price of a watch, a box set of like Pokemon cards. And I was like, uh-oh.
How much? Oh, like for the full set?
I got to show this to you.
Oh, dude. If you don't put that phone down right now... One of my favorite things that we do on this show is like we're in the middle of a discussion and then someone gets really excited and the other one's like, I will literally cut my own head off if you follow up.
Don't care at all.
Don't care. Just talking. You know what I mean?
I think it was like a full box set of like base set.
What
Pokemon
are we talking
cards.
about though as far as like
22.
$22,000?
Yeah. The like first edition goes for like 100, but like the second edition, which is like the base set, it goes for like 22. That might not be a bad deal.
What are you gonna do with it? Play?
No. You know what I'm gonna do with it?
Put it in a glass case.
Put it there and go. Wait until people see this. And then
You know what you should do? Leave it open in the glass case to like the
no, it's sealed. I'll show you this after. See, this is the thing about Joey. He doesn't want to see what I'm telling him, but he wants to ask 30 questions that could be answered by simply looking at it.
I'm picturing it looking like what I imagine
It's the ones that they
Bible
would-
looks like in
No.
a glass case, half open.
No,
for like
that's the book.
Corinthians.
Listen, God, if anyone wants to be a fucking good member of the Basement Yard family, just give me your Pokemon cards, bitch.
Don't do that.
Give
Don't give Frank your
Give
cards.
me! No, it's like the boxes they would put at like the deli, where it was like you would open the top and it would fold back like that.
So you don't know what's in there.
Well, there's packs in there. Presumably
Got
you
it.
don't know, but like people have figured out ways to like figure out if there's holographic cards and stuff.
Oh, nah. If I'm paying $22, I better get every fucking card. I better get a fucking holographic Mew.
Well, did you hear what happened to Logan Paul? He bought like an entire collection for like $3 million and opened it and it was fake.
Yikes.
Or whatever the price is. $3 million might be a stretch, but like not cheap.
Not cool.
Not cheap.
Definitely not a cool thing that happened.
Dude, I would be so upset.
Yeah.
So fucking
We
upset.
should get off of cards because...
You want to know something really funny? This is a serious true story. Serious true story. Basement Yard Experience. We tell you guys about it every single week. Thank you for coming out, supporting us. It is literally, you're making our dreams. At the last show, Joey, before the show, sat me down and said, I just want you to know, you can't talk about Pokemon.
Not that you can't.
He like coached me like, dude, you can't do 5 to 10 minutes on Pokemon.
That I did say.
And I'm like, it's Pokemon. Like, why not? And he's like, you can't. And then by chance, I guess Greg's sneaky little fucking fingers got a hold of a card, a submission that we tell you guys to do at thebasementyard.com/submit if you're coming to any of the shows. And it mentioned Pokemon. And I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
It opened and Joe quickly cut me off at the fucking knees.
No, because it was like, I know how you get.
Yes.
And you're like, I'm just going to talk about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Then you're like, I'm going to find someone in the crowd who likes Pokemon, and we're just going to go fucking Squirtle for 20 minutes. And I'm like, we can't do all that.
I can't point at someone and say Squirtle. That might get me in a little bit of trouble. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also wouldn't pick the worst of the 3 starters.
Definitely not Squirtle.
I would say Charmander.
No way. Bulbasaur is easily the worst.
I don't know about that. I honestly don't know. I think Bulbasaur might have it
Obviously.
too. Charmander's no one.
Of course. Of course.
It's not even close.
Squirtle, though. Like, Venusaur is the whack.
No, Venusaur's a big fucking warded up fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, but what about Blastoise?
Blastoise is the guns, but like he's just a big old turtle. I want a dinosaur, dude. If I were to say close your eyes, what's cooler,
He's
turtle?
a dinosaur.
Turtle or dinosaur? What are you gonna say?
Blastoise.
No, but that's not the question.
Turtle. I almost saw a turtle.
That's not.
When I was in Connecticut.
I saw one.
We went on a boat ride, and then we got back. John was like, you just missed it, a big-ass turtle. He's like this big. Came out. I was like, what? Shit!
It's probably a snapping turtle. You don't want to see
Yeah,
that.
he said that. I want to see it.
Terror, terror, terror.
Bro, aren't they like 1 billion years old turtles?
They are very, very old. But snapping turtles will
Also,
take
what's
your
a tortoise? Is that like a French turtle?
I think they're grand theft. They're grand turtles.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
a tortoise is. It's just a bigger. There was that one. We went to a zoo down in Cape May when we were down there for a couple days. 2 turtles fucking right in the middle of the fucking thing.
One was on top of the other.
One was on top, giving it, and like the kids
They
were.
don't give it. They go slow. No.
It's given, but just in a slower pace.
Were they making noises?
Oh, it was behind a really thick glass. I couldn't hear if there were noises. But
Should've went
Ruby and Miles were both like, well,
Yeah.
you know, like what's going on? And we just said like they're wrestling.
Oh yeah, they're wrestling.
What?
Right.
Let me ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't have any children yet. But if your children were to ever walk in on you
Fucking.
doing fucks,
What would I say?
what would your
How old are they?
25. I'm
If my children are 25 and living like in my house to the point where they think they could just walk in.
No. All right. 8. 8's a very inquisitive age.
Is that how old Miles is?
Miles is right now, yeah. He'll be 9 in a couple weeks.
I have no idea. And that would be tough because Miles is like 45 years old, basically.
Yeah, Miles he's an abnormal 8-year-old because he's very, very smart. But the normal 8-year-old, just they ask questions about everything. They're very inquisitive. What's going on?
What position am I in? Am I in?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's something I didn't even think about. Would your wife be fucking you, dude?
No, that's not what I was saying. You dumbass. No, I meant like, is there a doggy style going on?
I
Are
would
the
say-
blankets up? Are we movie fucking? You know, like in the movies, it's like everyone's covered.
And then they finish, roll over, and they always have it right here. They're like Dude,
yeah, what is that?
blankets are strewn apart.
Yeah,
Strewn.
Yeah.
You know, the blankets are everywhere. Pillows are fucking
knocking
everywhere.
over water glasses on the
Yes,
nightstand.
yes. Like this was a dirty fuck.
Yeah.
You know, not like a lovable one.
Oh, okay. So I'm naked.
Are you having sex clothed?
No. I'm saying what my point is like the kid can see mom and dad are naked.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I mean at that point we were. I have no idea, but that's hilarious. To an 8-year-old, I mean, you can't lie to an 8-year-old. You're like, you guys are fucking naked right now and fucking.
But they don't know what fucking is. Like, what do you say?
We were trying to make a baby.
You could not have made that worse, that situation.
What am I going to say?
How do you make a baby? Then 40 other questions roll in that you need to be prepared to navigate.
That's fair.
What
would you say, genius?
I'm not saying, I wouldn't say we're trying to make a baby because then they're going to be like, wait a sec.
Bro, I'm caught red-handed, red-ass, red dick out, fucking vagina. How am I going to lie to a kid? What am I going to say? I can't have anything to say.
You might want to get your ass and dick checked if they're red. I just want to put that out there.
I'm saying red-handed.
You don't say we're trying to make a baby because kids will be like, I want babies. Like, I want to go and make a baby too somewhere.
You're not old enough to make a baby.
We've explained to the kids making a baby is like, I give a watermelon seed to Becca and she says like she accepts it, she swallows the seed and a baby is made.
Bro, okay, you think that's a good idea? Because if that's
way easier
Frankie,
than we're fucking naked, just throwing our fucking
Frank.
just wet meats at each other trying to make a child.
Listen, if a person told me that I give mommy a watermelon seed and then she grows a baby, I'd be terrified of watermelon.
Yeah, well, that's why we buy exclusively seedless watermelons, Joey.
So you have to commit
to the bit, Joey.
You have to commit to a seedless fruit because you said that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, seedless watermelons are far superior.
You should have just said any seed. You didn't have to mention.
Watermelon's a very big fruit that like...
You could just say a seed. You could say a magic seed.
Well, I think we have said we call it a golden seed. We don't specifically say
okay,
like
so
a regular... You can't go to a store.
If Miles walks in, you're naked. You're both naked. What do you
My
what do you
wife
say?
and I, you mean?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You guys are in the middle of having sex, both naked.
Yeah.
The blankets are across the room.
Yeah.
And he walks in. What do you say?
I don't have the answer. I know the wrong
I was
answer.
playing Pokemon, something like that. Probably.
Well, that would be a really
weird,
really weird way to.
I have no idea what you would say at that point.
I don't know what to say. I do know what not to say, and saying we're trying to make a baby. Because then they're gonna be like, he's gonna be like, or your child will be like, how do you make babies? Tell me that I want a baby one day.
But yeah, at that point, that's what I'm saying. You're caught red-handed. You're kind of forced to have that conversation.
That's a whole layer of stuff, that you're gonna have to.
What grade is 8?
3.
Okay.
Third.
That's tough.
3rd grade.
But we knew what
we
sex
were
was
different
in 5th
kids,
grade.
dude. We were different kids. I knew sex we knew sex way too early.
Because we had siblings.
Regardless,
yeah,
it's not like my sister was talking to me about it.
I know, but I feel like
out there, I knew because of boys being boys at the lunch table, what fucking titties are, dude.
Dude, I mean, what age should you start being like, okay, so mommy and daddy, they love each other and they get in a bed and then they have fun.
I think realistically, 11. When kids start learning about health and understanding their own body, that's when you can start to kind of. I know, and you know what's crazy? There is an answer. There are people that have devoted their life to being professionals and teaching
children
sexual health.
Yeah, I mean sexual health, of course. But
that's what I'm saying.
Having an awkward conversation with your son.
I think there's God forbid, 11 is probably when the conversation can happen.
Also, be an adult, lock the door.
Yes, yeah, obviously.
Right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bro, you ever go to someone's house and they don't have locks on the doors? Locks on the bathroom? What are we doing?
Yeah, bathroom is crazy. But
insane.
I understand it for people that have children. Because if a kid locks a door. But you need to get the locks that you can open with a butter knife. You know what I'm talking about?
First of all, if my kid locks the door, easy kick job. Kicking it down without a doubt.
I don't think you realize how strong doors are, Joey.
Blasting this door, dude.
Joey's big fucking thunder thighs over here. With what are you kicking with those fucking pencil ankles, Joey?
Frank, with the power of a father, my son could be dying in there.
Yeah, but if you kick a door open,
throw my body.
You kick a door open, and that kid is standing right there, and it smacks him in the mouth and by teeth.
I go, back up, little Joey. Bang!
Oh, you already figured out a name, huh?
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Good for you. Little Joey.
I don't think I'm gonna name my potential son. Also, I was saying this the other day. I hope my first. Let me not say hope.
God.
Let me not say hope.
God.
But I have seen videos of people during gender reveals. Some of you husbands out there are a little terrifying, all right? Or not terrifying, idiots.
Yeah.
You don't go, oh. Yeah.
Oh my god.
When you have a daughter or a son or something.
Bro, I can't tell you how many fucking
gender
reveals I've seen where it's it's a girl and the guy's like, oh,
fuck.
Or even when it's a guy and they're like, yeah. I mean, I guess you could say that they were going to cheer for whatever it was, but that's someone who's clearly sees that raising a fucking boy they think is easier because they don't have to worry about the horrors of the world and the way this world treats fucking women.
I would. If I had a choice.
Joey. If I had a choice, I would rather a woman.
I would. I'd rather have 2 daughters than 2 sons. That seems hectic.
I mean, from a just kids are crazy standpoint,
yeah.
Boys are nuts.
Yeah.
People always say that.
All of my nephews are psychos.
Yes.
And my niece is she's a little bit of a psycho now, but.
I mean, all kids are kids, but for instance, at the age of 3, I couldn't sit Miles down and have him play with toys. He would be up, rolly, jump, beep, bump, boop, boop, and all kids are different. But at the age of 3, I can put little Bluey figurines in front of Ruby, and she's good for an hour, maybe even more. Crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I want a girl.
I wish you an abundance of joy and happiness.
If I had 2 boys,
that's gonna be tough, dude.
A part of me is
it's going to be hard.
Should we do this again?
It's going to be hard. But at the same time, the world needs more good men, so you can raise... It would be very interesting to see you raise what you believe a good man is.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Thanks, man. I was going this way.
This
you
way?
Came up top. And yeah.
That's what it is. That's what Becca and I talk about all the time. Becca's I will be damned if I don't raise a good man.
If I had to...
Because men are scary. Let's be honest.
I'll be damned.
No, it's true. She said it like fucking like Nicolas Cage. She was like, "I'll be damned Bam!
You know, I will be flimble flabbled.
No, it's hard. A friend of mine, I guess I could say this because he announced it publicly, Kojo, just announced he's having a daughter.
Nice.
And him and I had a candid conversation, and it makes you rethink your whole world, but at the same time, raising a boy is just as hard because you know how boys are a piece of shit.
I mean, yeah, dude. Like, I think that raising any child is, like, difficult. I just want it because I think that having a little daughter would be cute.
I can't put into words.
You know?
I truly love all of my children beyond measure. You know, and people often bring up
how would you measure it though?
You can't.
Liquid
That's
ounces?
why I said
fluid ounces?
I would say
inches?
Probably meters.
Meters.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going across the pond now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I measure the love for my children in British terminology.
In metric, the metric system.
In the metric system is
We're imperial?
Or standard, as we have tried to call it.
Standard.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah, exactly. We're right. You for doing it. You're stupid.
Yeah, it's like us in like Nepal. So weird.
Yeah, it is. It's like some other random ass country.
Like, I get why we do it. This country is like fucking psychotic, but like a random country.
Yeah. You go to like
Europe is like, also miles per hour.
Yeah.
What? You know?
We like you guys. We're gonna do it the same way you do. Backwards.
I do want to say something.
Stupid.
I do want to say something. Fahrenheit and Celsius. If there's gonna be two, right? Let's do easy maths here. You know what I'm saying?
like plus 10 instead of
like
like
that.
x over 2 times 0.45 or whatever it is.
What do we do? It's like minus, and like I know that we're probably the one. We are the ones.
I will say this. You know, I know you're gonna make fun of me, but just give me just a smidgen.
Go ahead.
In terms of when I have my tea, I operate in grams and Celsius.
Yeah.
It's just easier, man.
It is.
It's just so much easier.
0, cold, freeze, 100, hot, boil.
Instead of 32, that's pretty cold, so we'll freeze right there. We'll freeze right at 32. 33, though, crazy.
Also,
212.
How cool is it to be like, I'm going out today, it's -8. Like, if you say -8 here, it's like, you're going to die out there. Yeah. Like, don't go out there. But being able to be like, yo, it's -8.
They'll be like, all right, that's kind of cold, you know? Like, you can, a light jacket could be okay.
It makes no sense. For it to be 1 degree.
When you tell someone from, like, Canada, like, oh, like, what is it outside? And we're like, oh, it's like 85 degrees outside. They're like, are you okay?
Yeah, no,
that's
the surface of the sun in Canada. It's fucking crazy.
It makes no sense. But also, like, SNL did the really good...
Oh my God, I need to do ads.
Yeah, okay, all right. Go.
We're a good episode.
We've been talking about. We're a good episode today.
Also sweating here.
Yeah,
so whatever
it's a little
that
hot.
means.
Gonna be real hot when we do this next episode we're about to do.
Guys, listen, okay? We do have some sponsors for today. The first one being Squarespace. You want to build a website? You should do it with Squarespace, okay? It is the best platform. I was going to say it was the blat. It is the best platform for building a website. They have a bunch of templates that make it very easy to have a professional-looking website like that. Okay, not literally in that amount of time, but in a short amount of time, way shorter than if you were using some other platform, which I have done in the past, and it took me months. This, you can do it in an afternoon if you dedicate the time to it. All you have to do is pick your template, fill out, change the text and the pictures and stuff like that, and you have a beautiful-looking website. It is amazing. So use Squarespace for that. They also have a bunch of tools, to optimize your traffic, know where it's coming from, all these analytics and things like that. Squarespace is the one to do. That's the one that we use whenever we build any sort of website or landing page. We're using it with Squarespace. So for you guys out there, go to squarespace.com/basement to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain using the code BASEMENT, all right? Okay, so a lot of people have been using it too, which is awesome. So Squarespace probably loves us, but squarespace.com/basement to save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain. And like I said, a lot of people have used it. They've been like, oh, this is my website, whatever, which is awesome. So, if you're making a website, do it with Squarespace. You're welcome. Also, here we have Babbel. It is the best way to learn a new language, and who doesn't want to do that, okay? Especially, I'm talking to a lot of Americans here, and most of us are not speaking 2 languages, okay? We were just talking about the metric system, the imperial system, whatever. Once in this country, you start speaking English, and you're like, that's it. Not going to do anything else for the most part. And it would be cool to know another language. So whether you want to know Spanish, Russian, Chinese, Japanese, whatever it is, you can do so with Babbel. They gamify the learning experience, and it was created by people who actually know what they're talking about. And also, it's not just like these it's like vocab tests where it's just words you probably will never use. It's very conversational, so they teach you conversation so that you can actually use these sentences and these phrases when visiting Spain, for instance. If I've been using Babbel with Spanish, occasionally over the years, so I like it. But yeah, so with Babbel though, it'll give you the tips and tools to start being able to learn another language. Here's a special limited time deal for our listeners. Right now, you get 60% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/basement. Okay, get up to 60% off at babbel.com/basement. It is spelled BABBEL.com/basement. Rules and restrictions may apply. Go learn a language, folks. All right? You're welcome.
And there's one language that's universal, and it's not music. It's not love. It's laughs. And you can get more of that at patreon.com/thebasementyard. Every single week I tell you about it, and this week I'm doing something new. I'm threatening you. If you don't go to patreon.com and sign up, Joe is going to shut this whole motherfucking shit down. You don't want that on your conscience. You don't want my kids homeless, or do you? If you do, that's an issue. Listen, you get these weekly episodes 1 week in advance with that first tier. That second tier, you get exclusive episodes every single Friday. So there's more of us, more laughs, more hugs, more joy. I'm obviously joking about Joe shut this down because he wouldn't do that, because he loves you, we love you, you love us. There's so much love, but the universal language isn't love, it's laughs. Get more of it at patreon.com/thebasementyard. And then, if for some reason the little P on your keyboard doesn't work, go to thebasementyard.com. That's the new website for us, for Basement Boys, where you can get information on merch, you can get information on the Patreon, you can get information on upcoming shows. It's really, really fun. And it's a cool little website where you can see Joe and I in tuxedos and we look nice. All right? So if you're coming to any of the Basement Yard Experience shows, by the way, a couple tickets left for the July 27th late night, at the Tropicana show for my birthday bash with boys. The birthday bash with the boys. Couple tickets left for that late show. Go check them out at thebasementyard.com. Or if you're coming to any of the shows, you already secured your ticket. No matter if it's Denver or if it's Atlanta or if it's, potentially Toronto. What you can do is go to thebasementyard.com/submit. Submit your answers to the questionnaire. Part of our show, we like it to be interactive. We want to talk with you. It's an experience, folks. What does that mean? Experience this. Me, you, Joey, we're going to talk a little bit. So go to thebasementyard.com/submit, put in what show you're coming to, submit a questionnaire. It's going to be fun. It's going to be happy, fun times, all right? Thank you, guys. We'll see you at the shows, and we'll talk to you later.
Jesus Christ.
I'm getting good. Yeah,
I'm getting good. I'm
getting really good.
Can you
think I have a future in like radio broadcasting one day?
This is basically that.
All right. Moving on.
Kid has a present. He's asking me for a future. What do you want me to...
Oh, here he is. Here's Mr. fucking No Jokes today, Joe. No Jokey Joe today. We're going out to a restaurant later. Fully expect to get this is not the place for that. Calm down. Okay. Settle down.
If you start screaming across the table about sex, yes, I am going to say
I'm going to bring up... I'm telling you right now, mark my words, tonight at dinner, I'm going to scream fat cock.
Okay, I've marked your words. That's going to make you feel like really cool?
It is going to make me feel cool. Speaking of restaurants, that's crazy. Actually, no. I don't want to talk about restaurants. I do want to talk about something else, though. That is making
What was that?
Don't worry about it, bitch. The cicadas are on their way out. They're coming out.
What?
They're coming out their holes.
Oh, I thought you meant they were gone already.
No. They're still here. Have you seen the videos of
No.
thousands of cicadas?
No.
They are here.
I haven't seen one or heard one, so
I sent Joey a TikTok of a guy taking a handful of cicada shells and eating them. I'm shocked.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, can I show it to you?
No, I don't want to see it. It will like literally just ruin my day.
Please.
No.
All right. Well, there's a new thing coming out now, Joey. Have you heard of the spiders?
Don't do this.
Have you heard of them? Have you heard of the spiders? I told Joey before we were recording, I was like, boy, if you hate bugs, I got something for you. Although spiders technically not bugs.
They are 100% bugs.
No, they're arachnids.
What's an arachnid?
Insects are bugs. Arachnids are their own thing.
No, bugs are both insects and arachnids.
So
anything that has legs like that is a bug.
So there is a spider known as the Joro, Joro spider.
Joro.
That is on its way to New York City, baby.
What does that mean? On its way? Are they? What are they doing?
I don't know, but they're here. They are venomous. They are giant.
Venomous?
They are almost as big as your hand.
No, I'm not.
And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. They can fly.
Hold on. So
there's
show me proof.
I mean, I can't show you proof of it flying. I'll show you.
What do I have to look up? Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, Joe.
Why New York? Why here? Out of all places. Go to Maine. There's more woods and trees. Be spiders, bro.
While not accurate flight in the avian sense, Joro spiders utilize a technique known as ballooning, where they release silk threads into the air, which allow them to be carried by the wind.
Nah, bro.
You ready? What happens, honestly?
Yeah.
Walk me through. Joey gets out
Oh my God, dude, this thing's the size of a tennis ball.
Tennis balls, famously, this big.
Nah, I'm on Google.
And they're venomous, so if they get you...
Oh my God, dude.
But this could be your introduction to being Spider-Man, dude.
Bro.
This is...
I'm not letting a spider get fucking near me.
So here's a serious question. What if you go outside and we need to record and then you look up and you just see spiders flying?
I know that we're like joking and stuff, like whatever, but legitimately, like, you know how with the lantern flies, they were like everywhere?
Yeah.
If these were like that, no.
Just invest in a cat.
I'm going to invest in locking my door, staying inside.
A blowtorch.
Until they've decided to leave.
Invest in a blowtorch.
No, these are disgusting, bro. Ew, there's a white child holding it in its hand.
Let me see. I want to see this dumb white idiot.
Why is he doing that?
Those are crazy looking spiders. Does it help that they have like nice colors on their butt, like green, yellow, blue?
This is on someone's face!
Let me see.
That's a face.
That's not a face.
That's a nose, and that's
Dude,
a
look at
shadow.
those teeth, bro.
No, bro.
And
no.
it's venomous. So if it gets you, it might get you for good.
I don't think that they're like lethal.
Look it up. No one calls something venomous unless it could be lethal to someone or something.
First of all, this thing says that Joro spiders are native to East Asia. What are you doing here?
They're giving us all their. Actually, I'm not gonna do this. They're giving us the spotted lanternflies. Those were from there too, right?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say. You know what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna do it.
The old 19?
Yeah. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, dude. Spiders though, chill, bro.
Bro, lanternflies. What made them worse is that they were fast. They were fast little bitches.
Jumpy fuckers.
Dude, I would go to stomp on one and I'd be like, I got it. I look and it's not there.
Dude, this is so disgusting. This article has a bunch of white people holding them though. What is that?
Because spiders, and like all animals, they're friends unless you make them want to not be friends.
Bro, I don't want to be friends. I do not want to be friends with a fucking spider. What are you talking about?
That would be a pretty cool... What would you rather have in your apartment?
No bug. No bug.
What would you rather have? Would you rather have a dozen mosquitoes or one Joro spider?
A dozen mosquitoes, bro. I'm fucking hack. I don't give a fuck about mosquitoes. I'm gonna kill them.
Well, but this thing will kill
You know
the mosquitoes
in the middle of the night when you hear a mosquito in your ear? What do?
Bang!
Okay, but like if you continuously hear it, but like you're just like,
honestly, I don't care. It's just a mosquito.
Right, yeah. You know what I do? Lights go on, it's fucking game time. Because I'm not going to sleep until it's dead. I'm serious. I won't sleep. I will not.
You should see me hunting flies.
Bro.
You should see me. Becca made fun of me the other day because I'm there and I have my fucking like my flip flop in my hand and I'm like ready. And I'm like, dude, I feel so badass hunting these flies. I look like such an idiot. I'm like spinning and like fucking like swatting at nothing. What I've started to do is instead of trying to hit them, I throw things at them. I miss every time. I don't think I've hit one once.
That's a good way to damage the things in your home.
I've thrown a slipper, Joey. What the hell am I damaging? I'm not throwing it at fine china.
A vase?
You think I'm just letting fucking expensive vases sit out?
What are you going to do? Hide them? You put flowers in them. Make them look pretty.
Yeah, and then when there's no flowers in them, you put them away for a little bit.
Yeah.
How often you got flowers?
Fake ones.
Oh. Joey.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure this is affecting you so much.
I hate fake green.
But I wanted to say this the other day because like you kind of put this in my head. But I had a sinus infection when I had whenever I was sick like a couple weeks ago, and my ear, because I had a sinus infection and then flew back from somewhere, but
Panope.
Yeah, and that didn't help, and then my ear got a little clogged, but then I guess like I had to do so. I eventually put hydrogen peroxide in, and it like helped, but my ear, I'd wake up in the morning and it was kind of like clogged. And it was like that for like 5 days. And on that 4th and 5th day, I was like, what if there's like a bug in it?
I've known someone that has happened.
I know. And you fucking told me that. And you fucking ruined my life. Because anytime that my ear gets a little bit not normal, I'm like, bug. Because I could be sleeping and then they just go, and then they chill.
Oh, you don't worry. I wouldn't worry about a little crawly. I would rather, you worry about like a fly can go in there. Because then you got the wings flapping in your ear and shit like that, and they're trying to crawl their way out. I knew someone, if for those of you guys...
I'm going full fucking, who was that? Michelangelo? Pablo Picasso? Some artist cut his ear off? Galileo? He's
an astronomer. Yeah, I'm going to let you continue to go until you figure out who it was.
Do you know it though?
I know it for sure.
Raphael.
Nope.
Is it one of the Ninja Turtles?
No.
Da Vinci cut off his ear.
Nope.
It is Da Vinci.
But that's also one of the Ninja Turtles, Leonardo.
Right.
Come on, you're right.
Can I get a letter?
No.
I'm running out of artists.
It'll give it away.
It was an artist, though.
Yes, it was so easy.
Who did I say? It wasn't Dali.
It was definitely not Salvatore Dali.
It's not Picasso, because I've seen a picture of him when he was old, and he had both.
Come on, Joey. You're right there.
I know.
It's such
Who's the one? Starry Night.
There
Van Gogh.
There it is. You got it. Good job.
Van Gogh.
Yeah. Guy took his fucking ear off.
Why did he do that?
I think he like went mad. People say like it's because like the haters were like talking shit, and he was just like, "Watch this." Still could hear. He just now had a bandage over his ear. Like when you cut your ear off, you don't like the hole is still there,
right?
Unless it like heals in a weird way.
Yo, cutting your ear off is probably like not that bad. Compared to cutting anything.
Well, because it's like cartilage and stuff. Although people always said that, like it's not as painful. Dude, my ear hurts when people grab that shit.
Nah, I could pinch this as hard as I could. Right
How many patrons to get you a fucking pierced ear?
I'm not doing that.
Come on.
No.
Why not?
Piercing my ear.
We'll get you gauges. How many patrons to get you gauges?
Gauges? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, I think you could do it.
No, dude. But how much to cut your ear off?
Patrons?
Would you cut your pinky toe off for an amount of money? Like if someone was legitimately...
If you're asking me to name the amount of money?
No. If someone came to you, it was like, $6 million, cut your pinky toe off.
$6 million?
Yeah.
I will make a spectacle of cutting this thing off. Are you kidding me? I'll cut it off right now.
And I will put salt in the wound.
I will cut this motherfucker off right now for $6 million.
Why do you have a knife on you? Nope. No. Why do you have a pocket knife on you?
Snake skin.
Why do you have a why do you have a knife on you?
We're going to just move on. We're going to move on, baby.
What do you think? You're 11 again?
I did have a knife at 11.
I know.
And I accidentally brought it into Shea Stadium. They didn't care.
Oh, I think you told me that.
Yeah, I used to carry a...
You carried a knife. What you do, stab someone?
You never knew when you needed it. I always joked around.
How many times have you needed a knife?
I always joked around and said that like I carry a knife and a condom on me because you never know when you need to poke someone.
Yo, and I know I say this often, but legitimately that is the most Frankie thing ever. Like him coming up with that and being like, blah 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 blah. And if I would just stand and look at you like it was the coolest thing anyone's ever said.
I had it written down on my phone.
For what?
We did it years ago.
You definitely wrote that on like MySpace or Facebook. Or
Probably.
Something.
Years ago, we had an episode where I had found in my notes app, I had found
old shit,
old quotes that I'd wrote. You know, people always talk, the one that walk directly through any crowd of men.
Yeah.
You know? And that was one of them. It was
crowd of men.
Always carry a knife and a condom on you. You never know when you need to poke someone.
You do know. By the way, you definitely know. Anyway, we do have some more We have some more sponsors.
For more sponsors.
We definitely have some more sponsors. We have DoorDash. DoorDash is a amazing app where you can get the things that you need if you're like, I don't really feel like going to the store right now. Like maybe you're sick at home and you realize, I got no flu meds, I got no NyQuil, I got no tissues, and my nose is running. You can get right on DoorDash and have someone pick those things up lickety-split, okay? And they show up to your door. It's lovely. Or you can even get, if you're over the age of 21, you can get some alcohol. You're running out of alcohol, or you're like, oh, God, I'm going to my friend's house. I forgot to bring something. I'm going to DoorDash some alcohol, as long as you're 21, because they're going to check, okay? This isn't like that loose bar in your town that you used to go to. This is for real. So they're going to check that you're 21. But you can get anything you need. If you're traveling and you're like, oh, I don't have a charger. I literally just did this, by the way, where I didn't have a charger. So I was like, I'm going to get on DoorDash. I'm going to get a charger in here. But yeah, very useful. Big fan of DoorDash. DoorDash, your door to more. Okay, go download the DoorDash app now to get almost anything delivered. Trust me. Go onto the app, look. You can find pretty much anything on this app and have it delivered. And who doesn't love the convenience of that? I know I do. So go on DoorDash and download the app to get almost anything delivered. You must be 21 or older to order alcohol. Drink responsibly. Alcohol available only in select markets. But yeah, so enjoy that DoorDash. And lastly here, we have Liquid IV. Liquid IV, it's going to keep you hydrated, okay? It has 8 essential vitamins and minerals in these little packets. You open it up, boom, you put it in like 12 to 16 ounces of cold water. You mix it up. Tastes really good, and it's going to hydrate you quicker than water alone, okay? It also has 3 times the amount of electrolytes as the leading sports drinks that you know. They also have 4 delicious sugar-free flavors: white peach, green grape, raspberry melon, and lemon lime. I haven't tried the raspberry melon, but literally everything else that I've tried is incredible. Big fan of the strawberry, by the way.
And that lemon lime, that hits like a mother.
I love the lemon lime, too. Unsung hero, the lemon lime. But yeah, you can go get them. You tear, you pour, you live more. Boom. Okay. And also, I think I read something like most of the country is like dehydrated or something like that. This is a good way to keep you hydrated. Liquid IV's got you covered. Okay. Go to liquidiv.com. Use that code BASEMENT at checkout, and you will save a whopping 20% off of your first order when you shop Better Hydration today. Use that promo code BASEMENT at liquidiv.com. All right. Go do it. You're welcome.
Joe, I know we got to get out of here in a little bit. We're wrapping up, but there is one more story that I feel is imperative to bring up because it's something we previously spoke about.
Okay.
You know how devastating it is that Red Lobster filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
Yeah.
What?
I forgot. That was a Patreon episode where someone gifted you a bunch of...
Yes.
Let me just tell the story from my point of view. I think it was on Patreon. We did a Patreon episode, and Frankie told the story that someone gifted him 2 boxes of Red Lobster biscuits. And then he goes, I ate a box.
Yeah. I want to shout out...
There's 8 biscuits in a box. He ate 8.
I want to shout out my friend Lindsay and Jesse. That was very, very kind of them.
Yeah.
They they came for to hang out for my wife. Lindsay and Becca are friends. They gifted me 2 boxes. By the way, they were wrapped. Anything like if you're gonna give a gift to someone,
wait, with like wrapping paper
and I believe they put a bow on top, dude.
Oh, people.
Incredible gift.
Yeah.
I ate the whole box. Oh, the other one is still in my freezer. It ain't gonna be much longer. Let me tell you that.
Eating a whole box of biscuits is wild work.
No. It's delicious.
Oh, it is delicious.
It's very delicious.
It's wild work, though.
Work for whom?
Ooh. You.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
He's sitting there picturing you.
I didn't sit them and eat them all at the same time. It, throughout an hour or 2, I had 8. What? Why is this funny? Throughout the hour?
I thought you were... I thought I was going to say this is going to ruin the story, but I thought you were going to say I ate him over the course of a week. You said in an hour.
Or two.
You ate 8 or 2. Still a lot. You're averaging 4 biscuits an hour.
Is that a lot? I don't know. I'm a very hungry boy. That's my issue, is I'm always hungry and I can always eat. So if there's food in front of me, especially these Cheddar Bay biscuits, they're getting dogged, all right?
That's so fire.
But it was an incredible gift. One of the best gifts I've ever gotten. And let's not be forgotten, my wife gave me children.
And I gave you a Rolex.
And you gave me a Rolex.
And the biscuits are number 1.
No, I didn't say number 1. They're up there.
Podium, though.
I'm not saying the podium, but they're getting points in Mario Kart. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know how devastating it is that the mid to fine dining establishment Red Lobster is going under.
Nowhere close to fine, but it's fine.
Fine for me. Fine for us normal people. Sorry. Joey only goes to places that they serve you lobster on a fucking bed of caviar that is, jerking off onto you or something stupid.
Hate caviar, but
I've never had it.
love lobster tail.
Honestly, crab over lobster. Said it. I'll say it to the day I die.
First of all, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Crab is incredible. I think I'm becoming an ASMR person.
No, these people that take it out and they're like,
I saw this girl.
that's mukbang.
Yeah, but they're not talking. They're just eating.
Yeah, she clicks her nails on the lobster leg.
That part I could do without. I don't give a fuck about that. But this girl was eating a big ass crab. First of all, the crab looked gigantic.
Colossal king crab will get you.
She opened up the leg and this thing just fell out. I was
kind of.
No. I mean, this is not gonna sound good. It was the size of an adult penis, it was.
Oh, that's it? Like an average adult penis?
Yeah, someone, not you, someone else. No, but it was just
I'm just saying, I've had crab that has been like what I imagine Idris Elba's working around with. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to fantasize.
I'm not fantasizing. I guess.
No, I know, but it was but it fell out onto the table, and she's like, oh, and then she has a big goblet. They always have goblets of butter, and she's just like this, and I'm like, I know what that tastes like.
You know what? Come over. I wish you could come over on a weekday. Just come over on a weekday, please. I'll get crab. Please. I was trying to I was sitting there.
You can't eat those biscuits then. You gotta keep them.
I'll save you biscuits.
Thank you.
I will.
I need 2. I need 2 biscuits.
I think I can save
you. You could eat 6. I'll eat 2. You can eat 6, all right? But I came to your house and we ate crab.
I know, and we'll do it again.
Yeah. But I need a big goblet of butter.
I will. You'll get a fucking goblet and a quarter. Let me tell you.
What else can we make? A tail?
You want a lobster tail?
Yeah, but covered in shit.
Oh, how about this?
There's a red sauce that looks like it's dirty. There's a lot in it.
Paprika, brother. It's just seasoning. Maybe you'll
learn.
There's
there's things in it, and I'm I don't know what that is, but man, I want to dip it in.
How about I make you a lobster mac and cheese?
Yeah, now we're talking.
Now we're talking. All right.
Yeah. Bake it, baked.
It's gonna be crispy as all hell on top.
Yeah,
I'm talking
Yeah.
Chernobyl crispy.
Yeah, well, not radioactive, but hopefully, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Tongue's still that color, which is freaking me out, but it's fine.
You want me to scrape my tongue on the desk?
On the desk? Yeah,
I'll scrape it with my teeth.
It looks like you ate a sunflower.
I basically did.
Oh, the seeds.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Weird. Why are they yellow?
Is it yellow? I can't see. Now I gotta
take a look at it. It's yellow.
It's
Yo, aren't tongues mad weird?
I hate tongues, dude.
They're weird.
I hate tongues.
They're just strange things. Especially from the side. From the side, you're that looks weird. I don't like it.
I hate tongues so much.
Yeah. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I think it's...
Also, I was walking to get coffee this morning, and someone next to me goes... There was a couple stopped and they were staring at something. And then he goes, did you know that a blue whale's tongue weighs more than some other animal? And I was like, it's 8 a.m.
Yeah, why? I would have hit that man to send him a fucking message. I would have hit him as hard as I could.
Where was I recently?
I don't care. I was actually going to tell you more about Red Lobster. If you can entertain me for the 2 minutes we have left of this episode. You know, is that okay?
Yeah. What about Red
Where
Lobster?
was I recently?
Okay.
Don't care. Flavor Flav.
Get the story out.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Yes.
He's making it his mission to save Red Lobster. He's going and he's buying everything on the menu. I love him.
Flavor Flav?
Flavor Flav.
Is going to Red Lobster and being like, give me it.
Everything.
You can't save a company like that?
Yeah, you can. If they're starting to get record-breaking numbers, because people like us, you know, me, Flavor Flav, you, we go and we single-handedly try to get in on this. Joey, you have a really, really good
opportunity. One Red Lobster in my life.
And you have a really good opportunity to get in and revitalize casual fine dining for blue-collar workers.
I'll tell you what. You go to a Red Lobster near you and order the menu. How much do you think that possibly could be? I'll split it with you.
It'll probably be like $1,000.
I'll split it with you. But you go and order the whole fucking menu and sit there.
Red Lobster.
Don't try to get it for free.
I'm not trying to get it for free because they're hurting.
Yeah.
They're hurting right now.
For a squirtin'.
Well, no, they aren't hurting for squirtins. They're hurting for, cheddar. You have a really unique opportunity right now. The big Basement Yard brand battle for the brands has been, Taylor Swift dropped out. We hate to break bad news to everybody.
She's on tour. She's
busy. On tour. She's a little busy.
Yeah.
But Red Lobster, you have an opportunity to do something really iconic right now. Partner with us. The Basement Yard X Red Lobster. The Lobster Yard.
What is the plan? Because all you're talking about is like...
We might be able to help bring you guys back.
How?
We can make it so, like, people go,
Frankie hasn't thought about
I'm
this
not
at
an
all.
ideas guy.
Yeah, right.
I'm figuring this out as
I'm letting
we go.
this happen, but...
I should ask Greg. Greg's an ideas guy, because Greg will be like, so what we do is, but it's...
There's cheddar in these biscuits?
There's no cheddar or butter. Wonder where he feels about butter. Where does he stand on butter?
I think he likes butter.
I mean, he goes...
I don't know.
We'll have to ask him.
We'll figure it out.
We just need a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Definitely going to get some butter tonight.
Oh, we're buttering it up.
Yeah.
We also
got to get a lobster mac and cheese.
If they have lobster mac and cheese,
Getting 5.
Order 10. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I'm so excited.
No one's ordering 10 mac and cheeses. Don't get excited, all right?
Listen, Red Lobster, the floor is yours. We know you're struggling right now. Good opportunity. Talk to your marketing team, your brand partnership team. The Basement Boys want to help. How we'll help? We don't know.
But Frank has to go into your store and he has to order the entire menu.
Will you come with me?
No. I just want to see the photo of you with the entire menu of Red Lobster there.
I have to go with like people though.
It's a big tip too.
I need to go with like a bunch of people though because we all need to work on some of the food.
Right.
I can't go by myself.
How many people do you think if you need? What am I saying?
I don't know.
That's a good idea for a foodie YouTube channel. Every single place you walk into, order the menu.
No, don't do that because it's a waste of food. Unless you're going to be donating.
No, like with a bunch of people need it. Can't leave until you finish.
Who wants to go? Raise your hand.
There's just me and you in here. Order the whole menu.
I want
every cocktail. Also.
No.
Do they have cocktails?
Of course they do. They're casual fine dining, Joey. Of course they have it. Yeah. What you haven't heard of some of these incredible Red Lobster drinks, dude?
Wait, are they known for cocktails at this place?
Red Lobster does have incredible drinks. Are you ready for this?
Dude, I haven't been there since I was like literally 7.
They do have, obviously, they have some signature cocktails. Their Old Fashioned is a classic one. Their Mango Mai Tai.
Ooh.
Malibu Hurricane.
That one sounds slutty.
Triple Berry Sangria.
That sounds great.
Mojito.
Classic.
Tiki Passion Punch.
Love that. Anything with passion in it.
Long Island Iced Tea.
That is trash.
A Shrimp Caesar.
I would like to. A Shrimp Caesar?
Yeah.
I would just order that to throw it in the toilet.
You wouldn't get this. It's Mott's Clamato mixed with Smirnoff vodka and cocktail shrimp garnished with lime wedge and pickled beans.
Yeah, that's like a Bloody Mary.
That sounds not like a Bloody Mary. That sounds like a Bloody Caesar.
Yeah.
Lobster Caesar, classic margarita. They can also do strawberry, raspberry, peach.
Strawberry margarita. I'll do stuff.
Frozen favorites. Bahama Mama.
Blowing it
Sunset Passion Colada.
It's got passion in it. I'm in it.
Pina Colada.
Duh.
A lotta colada.
What is that?
One large frozen pina colada served with a Captain Morgan original spiced rum sidecar. Go big or go home.
Fire.
Strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
Berry mango daiquiri. And then they got some wines.
I mean, after you have a fucking colada, you can't go wine. You gotta just fucking colada it up, dude. Oh, man. Going to fucking little diabetic shock at the fucking table.
Oh, you can order online.
You're gonna order Red Lobster online?
Oh, if I get it delivered here, are you eating it?
No.
Something tells me Red Lobster won't travel well.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
What do you guys think? Hey, thank you for coming by. You can check us out at The Basement Yard on all forms of social media. Check me out. Frank Alvarez on FAlvarez85 on Twitter. The Frank Alvarez on all the forms of social media. That over there, that's my co-host, Joe Santagato.
Hey.
At Joe Santagato on all forms of social media. Thank you so much to everyone that's coming out. There's still tickets available to the late night, July 27th at the Tropicana Basement Yard Experience Show. It's my birthday batch. Going to be crazy. You can check those out and other shows and other information at thebasementyard.com. Submit your questionnaire at thebasementyard.com/submit. Joey, I really appreciate you being here with me today.
Thank you. I don't know.
All right.
See you guys next time.
Good night and good night.
That was the tagline that you
like
went with? Good night and good night.
Travel. We're going to try it out.
That's it. See you later.
See if it hits.